World champion sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson arrested for allegedly assaulting boyfriend at Washington Airport. Reigning 100-meter world champion Sha'Carri Richardson was arrested last weekend for allegedly assaulting her boyfriend at an airport in Washington. The American sprinter, 25, was arrested last Sunday on a fourth-degree domestic violence offense, according to a police report obtained by the Associated Press. That was 4 days before she ran in the opening round of the women's 100-meter event at the USA Track and Field (USATF) Championships in Eugene, Oregon. The police report said an officer at the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport was notified by a Transportation Security Administration (TSA) supervisor of a disturbance between Richardson and her boyfriend, sprinter Christian Coleman. It said the officer reviewed camera footage and observed Richardson reach out with her left arm and grab Coleman's backpack and yank it away. Richardson then appeared to get in Coleman's way with Coleman trying to step around her, the report said, adding that Coleman was shoved into a wall. The report later said Richardson appeared to throw an item at Coleman, which the TSA indicated may have been headphones. In the police report, the officer said, "I was told Coleman did not want to participate any further in the investigation and declined to be a victim." Richardson was booked into the South Correctional Entity (SCORE) in Des Moines, Washington, at 6:54 p.m. last Sunday and released on Monday at 1:13 p.m. USATF is aware of the reports and is not commenting on this matter, the sport's national governing body said in a statement. Richardson has an automatic bye to the World Championships in September in Tokyo as the defending champion. Sha'Carri Richardson, world champion, electrifying speed sorceress, free-spirited icon, found herself marooned in a moment far slower than her own stride. On July 27, 2025, at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, a verbal confrontation with fellow sprinter and longtime boyfriend Christian Coleman escalated into physical conflict. What unfolded would ripple far beyond the usual lane of headlines. Reddit, +15. ESPN, +15. Reddit, +15. India Times. The incident. Night had descended, yet the security checkpoint 4, buzzed with fluorescent neutrality. Cameras rolled as Richardson and Coleman passed through. Coleman moved ahead, confused but calm. Richardson followed, tension sharp in her step. Then, she yanked his backpack from his shoulder. She positioned herself directly in his path even as he tried to step aside. In one shove, Coleman was driven into a nearby column, apparently hard enough that on-camera watchers recoiled. Sky News, +9. Fox 13 Seattle, +9. Pulse Sports Nigeria, +9. A pair of headphones, or something like it, was hurled in his direction. Fox 13 Seattle, Pulse Sports Nigeria, AP News. TSA supervisors alerted Port of Seattle police. Officers reviewed the surveillance video. Despite the claimed physical confrontation, Coleman, age 29, later declined to press charges or participate in the investigation. He did not want to be considered a victim. The report states. India Times, +15. ESPN, +15. Pulse Sports Nigeria, +15. Richardson was arrested on site on a fourth-degree domestic violence assault charge, the least severe degree under Washington state law, but arrest mandatory due to the incident having occurred within 4 hours prior to officer arrival. ESPN.com, +6. Pulse Sports Nigeria, +6. SI, +6. She was booked into the South Correctional Entity (SCORE) in Des Moines at 6:54 p.m. that Sunday and held until 1:13 p.m. the following Monday. Nearly 19 hours in custody. India Times, +8. ESPN, +8. Fox Sports, +8. The backdrop. Richardson, at 25, is no stranger to controversy or the spotlight. She bounced back from a THC-positive test in 2021 that barred her from Tokyo to become the 2023 world champion in the women's 100m, winning silver at the Paris 2024 Olympics and anchoring USA's 4x100m relay gold. Sky News, +7. ESPN, +7. The Sun, +7. Christian Coleman, too, is celebrated. Multiple World Championship medals, a sprinter of ferocious talent and focus. The pair had been in a relationship for over 2 years, though their romance only entered public view in February 2025. WSLS.com. +2. SI. +2. VG.NO. +2. Their arrival was meant to set the stage for the 2025 USA Track and Field Outdoor Championships at Hayward Field, Eugene, Oregon, a crucial qualification meet for the 2025 World Championships in Tokyo. As defending world champion, Richardson had an automatic berth, yet still chose to run the first-round 100m heat on July 31st, finishing second in her heat, with a time of 11.07 seconds before withdrawing from the semifinals and 200m event the next day. FlowTrack. +2. People.com. +2. India Times. +2. The Human Pulse. Creative Reflection. In shorthand, speed meet anger, flight delayed, chaos meets custody. Sha'Carri, whose life is built on control of motion, seemed to lose hers. A fiery tempest of frustration, or something deeper, scoured the sterile terminal. In slow motion, a world-class sprinter flung not gold, but aggression. The cameras didn't flicker. They recorded her yanking a backpack, following, pushing, launching a headphone. Her speed, once grace incarnate, became something heavy and jagged. Christian, trained to evade, every muscle memory rejecting confrontation, even in the face of a shove into stone. He moved as an elite athlete does, measured, rational. After the push and proximity, he stepped back, ceased cooperation, declined to press charges. The law stood firm. In Washington, domestic violence within 4 hours requires arrest. Despite refusal to press charges, a probable cause arrest is compulsory. Richardson, world champion, was booked like countless others, equal in custody. The aftermath. Public reaction crackled. Reporting agencies stitched together police facts, backpack, wall, headphones. Reactionary opinions coalesced. Some saw celebrity recklessly indulged. Others saw dominion under pressure. Reddit threads flared with disdain over past incidents. Her earlier plane meltdown, cannabis ban, entitlement narratives. One Redditor bluntly put it, "She nasty," about the older meltdown video, evidencing how some audiences judge her personal infractions harshly. Reddit. Amid the vitriol, backers called for compassion. Grief, stress, human frailty in high-pressure performance contexts. On August 1st, AP, Sky News, People.com, ESPN, and others summarized the event in detail, consistently echoing. Arrest on Sunday, July 27, 2025. Charged with 4th-degree domestic violence assault. Held almost 19 hours before release. Coleman declined to participate further. She competed in preliminary heats, July 31st, before withdrawing. Retains automatic qualification for World Championships in Tokyo as reigning champion. India Times. +2. People.com. +2. SI. +2. India Times. USA Track and Field issued only. Aware of the reports and declined further comment. AP News. A flight of contradictions. Speed meets interruption. Hero of the starting block detained in the terminal. Gold meets legal gray. A world champion treading into domestic violence procedures. Power meets pause. Public momentum hit by a personal standoff. At her core, Richardson is a runner whose life is measured by hundreds of seconds. Yet this moment unraveled in slowness. The